Here are the top 3 spear mace tricks that will make you one of the best players in 1.21.11 all the way to 26 and up. So let's get right into it. Oh, I forgot to turn off my shaders. The first trick that we're going to learn is the attribute swap. So for this, I'm gonna change up some stuff real quick. Boom, boom, and boom. And this should be here. So by the way, I can also, actually no, I actually like it like this. But basically, the first trick that you have to learn is that, so the spear has a cooldown, of course, when you're lunging. See, there's a little break. Right? That is so annoyingly long that even if I would be paid $50 to win a fight with it, I probably still wouldn't do it because it's so annoying to wait for this whole charge, do that mid jump, and then go again. So what you actually should do is basically a tick is like every tick, which is like this. I don't really know how to explain it, but every tick, which is like a code thing, the game registers what item you're using and what attributes it has. So if it thinks you're holding this and the cooldown is maxed, then you're holding your fist, something similar to your fist, and the cooldown is maxed. Then if you swap here and punch within the same tick, the game doesn't register that there's a cooldown, that the cooldown is not the same anymore. But for some reason it still lunges, even though it very much shouldn't. But what the heck? Why is it not? Well, I hate when that happens. Eat this up now. There we go. Okay. So actually, no, I'm just gonna keep this. So now I have to, bro. Okay. Now, if you hit with the mace, of course it's gonna hit you back up, right? But let's say they are annoying you and they're literally just rage baiting and they're just walking away from you. So now look at this. Of course you can do that. Of course that's gonna happen every now and then, but even if they're walking backwards and they're here and you try to jump at them, oh yeah, still you can't chain. That was just stupid from me. Anyway, it's still going to be helpful if you can do that, right? And then hit them. So like this. Imagine you're walking at them and they're running away. Okay, bro.
Narrator narrates all. Narrator off.
I see how it is. So what you're gonna do now?
Narrator narrates all.
My God, this narrator
off.
So what you're gonna do now is up. So first step, up. Second step, attribute swap over to them. Third step, turn your head to aim. And of course, the fourth step, oh my, that's actually so much aura loss. The fourth step, excuse me? Yeah, wrong. The fourth step is to just hit them. So then you can do this. Like this. Boom. Damn it, bro. I am actually trapped, bro. This is actually a game mode called Spear Mace. I'm sure you've heard of it. Most people actually don't know how to do this, which I found out recently. It's so easy. I genuinely don't know how you won't be able to do this. You actually should be embarrassed of yourself if you can't do this, bro. Second trick you are now going to learn. My God, bro, this guy is annoying. Bing, 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 bing. Bro. Now, the second trick that you're gonna learn is again with attribute swapping. My god, bro, this kid. I didn't know bots could rage bait this much, bro. Okay. Now, with this bot, take out your spear. So, as you know, the spear has extended reach. Actually, you should know. The spear has extended reach. So look, with a sword, if I get 3 blocks, around 3 blocks to him, then it lets me hit him finally, right? But without that, I just can't. Right? With the spear, you can reach 5 blocks, like almost 5 blocks. Oh wow, 4.9. Maybe it is 5, and this thing is just calculating it wrong. Yeah, no, it is 5. Anyway. Yeah, so considering that, now you can imagine that you could actually probably tweak your reach, right? So you have the reach, right? And if you just want to hit them, like imagine this is annoying me a lot. Slash enchant clear at s clear. Is that possible? No, it's not. It's actually age bait. Anyway, so you hold this. Swap to short hit back. Look at that. Look at this. Oops. I think this is called like reach swapping or something. Anyway. So with that same thing, you can see how I'm doing there? Oh my god, that was 5 blocks. Yeah, it's really, really helpful, and I mean really, really helpful. By the way, this is Windburst 1, but if you're using Windburst 3, it's just so entertaining to the attribute swapping thing. Because then you go like really high up and you have all the time in the world to attribute swap with like trial and error and everything. And by the way, now that you guys have seen that, the combination of both looks like this. There it is. Isn't that cool? Now the last one is called D-tapping. Double tapping, otherwise known, where basically you know how they have a totem, and if they're holding a totem, you need to first of all pop their totem like that. And then if they don't have more, you have to like keep popping their totems, but if they don't have more in their hand, like, or they just don't switch quickly, then you just have to finish them off and kill them, right? So, what if you could do it instantly? Here is the problem with this. I'm just gonna be totally honest with you guys before we do this. I can't do it on the bot, but the concept is possible. I can't do it on the bot because the bot are like auto totems so quickly that it's like impossible for the game to even register my attacks before it registers his saving of himself, you know? So this annoying rat is not gonna let me. I could try to do this on PvP Club, maybe some other day, but that's for a different video. Anyway, you go like this. So you have to make sure that it hits, right? But it also needs to one-shot them. So what I'm going to do here, to make sure that happens, is I'm going to fly into the sky. And then I'm going to fall. My god, bro. Boop, bam. Boop, bam. Boop, bam. You have to double tap them. Let me just swapping rigs. My god. I just breach swapped him rigs though. Bro, this is... There you go. Now... Actually, maybe I can just do that. Are you serious right now, bro? Yeah. I did that before. I don't know why it's not working anymore. Okay, I have an idea. Boom. Wait, if I pop him and then I reach him. Oh no, it still doesn't work. There we go. There we go. Right? That is called double tap. Right? One more time. Oh my god, bro. Like that, see? Did you hear that? I hope you guys can hear this well, because if you can, that was the second one. Anyway, guys, that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got better from watching this. If you did enjoy, and maybe later you got better from this and you're rewatching it, please like and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.